Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars, and let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby.
And look who's back in the kitchen! And look who's back in Lofoten! Okay, so what's on the menu?
This kitchen is not...
Kitchening.
Today, on this very messy, I'm sorry, real kitchen, we have cabbage noodles with edamame. It doesn't look so fresh now, but it's in butter and onion, spring onion, and garlic. And then here we have silken tofu, miso, peanut sauce. So we're gonna assemble this with the sauce and then crispy tofu on top. This is the best hack of the year. Creamy sauce of silken tofu. Yums. Gains. Okay, hungry.
Ja, lille.
Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore.
Food.
You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In another word, I love you. In another word,
Someone is feeling a bit sick today.
Fever all night. Couldn't sleep.
What Helena does is that she tries to comfort herself by making a copy of Joe and the Juice, just in Lofoten.
Very basic, but the one thing that I miss the most when we're here, show yours. This avocado sandwich at Joe and the Juice. It's the first thing we eat when we get back to Oslo every time. So basic. It's just like a sandwich with pesto, avocado, mozzarella and tomato.
So we've been trying to nail this recipe for years now.
Because I found this bread and it's kind of similar for the sandwich. So I'm trying to recreate it.
And if she managed to nail the recipe, we don't have to go back to Oslo ever. We can just stay in this house forever.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's great. Of course, I added some smoked tofu in there. Wow. I toasted the bread a bit too much. It's really thin, so it's like knäckebröd, crack bread.
It's like the crack bread people eat.
Is crisp bread a thing in other countries? You know,
I'm
the
not
bread.
sure.
It's like this crisp bread, crack bread. So it's a crisp bread, Joe, the juice.
We're back in Lofoten, as you probably can tell by the roads here. Oh.
Did you miss us? Because we missed you.
Has Lofoten been fine?
He's been home alone. Beautiful green blooming spring.
when the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case.
It's March, it's sun, and you know it's spring when you can use the spring down jacket instead of the winter down jacket.
Wow, look at this place. Look at.
You can't see him because he's the same color as the spring in the
Hei? You mean? Er det ballen? Beach day.
Actually, 7 degrees Celsius today. Sri Lanka is nice and warm, but the fresh air in northern Norway.
I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry,
Nice.
I'd go
Suitcase.
I'm moving out.
What's the price?
I'd go crawling down the ass.
16 NOK.
No?
And
Oh, there's nothing
40
that
40
I
kroner.
40 kroner. Wow.
$4.
Real letter,
make
right?
you feel my
And this. So Andreas and I are shooting chapter 2 of Moonlit today. We're doing everything ourselves, so I did my hair and some makeup to try to like do something different. It's March and ideally I would like to have spring scenery and sunshine and lush nature, but obviously it's too early in the season for that. So we are actually shooting in this super old shop that hasn't been touched since the 60s. So everything in this store is just as it was, and we're gonna make waffles and just see if we can make a cozy, nice setting. I have to show you this cool shop. So this is the shop. It's so cool. And you can see all the products here. These are like real products. This is cacao, and it's full because this is how it was when it was for sale back when the shop was open. So this is insane. I love that it's just frozen in time. And here's the cashier. How cool is this? This is a really cool location. So even though we couldn't be outside, I think this is a nice solution for now. And we're gonna shoot analog as usual, which is always so scary because you never know what the photos will look like. So we just have to shoot and then hope that the photos will turn out nice and that the photos also will turn out at all, because sometimes a film can be broken and that means no photos. So hopefully we will manage to get some nice things today.
It's so stormy outside and we're pretending that it's summer in here.
Middle of May.
And it's the most DIY photo shoot, because this is like, usually you have dimmers and you can control the light and everything. This is just like very old lamps that we managed to borrow for someone. If I do this, then it's summer, and then now you realize that it's... Hi?
Hi.
And so we have bed sheets that we used for softbox.
Hi.
But look at this store.
Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love, to make you feel.
So we have been here a couple of weeks actually, and we're driving down south in, I don't know, a week or two, and I have a really bittersweet feeling about it. As you may know, we bought this house really spontaneously. We decided to buy it 1.5 years ago. It felt like the perfect next step at that point, but so much has happened the past year, and it happened so fast. And you know, I started Moonlit, and I had no idea how much work it would be with Moonlit, and how much I also wanted to work with it. I feel like Moonlit now is my top priority. I really want to build this and just make sure it gets all the love and energy I can give it. So that's my little baby at the moment, and I just want to be in the south and in Bergen at the factory and design, do fun things, plan, and really work on this. I have been working for myself the past 5 years, 6 years, yeah, something like that. And this is the first time I really feel like I'm working for something bigger than myself. I've just been running solo for so many years, and it's been really fun, and it's been really flexible. I could just be wherever I wanted to be. But now I actually have colleagues, I have a place to go and people to be creative with, and I am so beyond passionate about building this brand, and I just want to give it my really best, or else I'm gonna regret it But that also means the dream of being here full-time all year is not a reality, at least it's not right now. And that's why it's so bittersweet, because I want to do both, but it's not possible. So we got a new base in Oslo. We had an apartment there that we rented until this fall, and then we moved everything up here, and then we realized we need a base in the south, both of us, for work, because Andreas's work is also leaning on him being a lot in the south, because obviously that's where a lot of the creative business is happening in Norway. So we are getting a new base in the south, so we can try to mix between being here and there. And I have been really searching for some answers this winter and trying to like feel where this is leading me to. But I don't have an answer right now. I just know that I have to do what's best in this situation and just take it from there, take day by day and see how it goes. And also we're getting married soon, in a couple of months. My uncle is getting married, so we have to be in the south for both of those events. So yeah, I was definitely prepared for it to be hard having a home base that far away from work, family, friends and everything, but maybe not this hard. It's so sad because I really wanted it to work, to be here full time. It's weird because I kind of feel like I'm disappointing myself, but I'm just following my heart, and that is to keep building this brand and be this better solution in this fucked up industry that I've been talking about. Even though it's a mess, I'm just trying to tell myself that it's a really small problem in all of it. I'm lucky to have a home. I'm lucky to have a home in the most beautiful place on earth, and even though I can't be here all the time right now, I'm still so grateful to have it. So that's the update on the life situation and our home situation. Yeah, it's so crazy how fast everything just changed the past year. Life happened, and that's okay. As I said when we bought the house, the worst thing that can happen is that we have to sell it. And no, we're not selling it. Yeah, I'm still happy. I don't regret it at all. I'm just a bit disappointed. It's a tiny problem in something bigger. It's okay. I'm turning 30 this year, and it may seem like I have everything sorted out, but honestly, inside, I still feel like a kid. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't think I'll ever feel really settled down. At least I'm really far away from that now. If you're in your late 20s, early 30s, I don't know, and you don't feel like you have figured it all out, it's completely okay. You don't have to figure it out ever if you don't need to, want to, have to. Just follow your dreams and your heart. I feel like we're always pushing towards this end goal, but what's the end goal? The end goal is dying, you know? So while we're here, we just have to enjoy the journey, have fun, do the things we want to do. Don't be so hard on ourselves and be so dramatic about every choice and all the things happening, because we can change it. Just do the best with what you have. We got this.
Her vi stille, her trenger vi ingen ord. Vi lar bølgen snakke for oss. Her kan vi leke, her kan vi glemme, her kan vi være når vi må dra.
Nice plate. Good
Thank
job.
you so much.
Okay. Crispy.
There's no people around here. We don't talk to anyone. But at least we have good food.
And this view.
Hvile mot fjellene under
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, sit outside. Because we have a dog.
Andreas has been working on a video for how long? 24
know.
hours a day
I
for the
lost track.
past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And today he's finally done.
Yeah.
So he got a waffle to celebrate with sour cream and strawberry.
Yeah.
And Floge, hi.
Hey.
It's 6 a.m. and it's actually bright outside. Summer is really getting closer and it feels so good. And I haven't seen the sun in a few days because it's been crazy stormy. I am usually not awake this early, but we are heading to Henningsvær today to have another day of shooting Monit. I have a few things to prepare and we have to leave early because we want to have the most out of the day because we really want the sunlight to shine in the windows. Yesterday I went to town and just bought lots of flowers and a flower crown, trying to make this. Hi Floge, did you have your breakfast? You want to say hi? Hi? He's usually not up this early either. Hi. So my plan is to try to make this midsummer theme on the photos and I hope it's gonna be fun and spring either way because yeah, it's gonna be indoors, but I don't know, when you can't get what you want outside, you just have to be creative. So we're making the best out of it. But before I do anything, I just want to do like a little workout here on the mats because I just want to feel my best and get some energy in, wake up the body because I'm definitely tired and should have slept more, but I just need to do things.
I've never been so high. From sitting here just looking at you, I'm swimming in your eyes. I let you drown me if you want to. You're the only light left in the room. How is it that I get to be the one that gets to?
Okay, so here's the location. And we just took a bunch of photos because we got the sun and it looks like it's gonna stay here for a while. It's crazy because like 30 minutes ago, it was like you couldn't even see the mountains. It was so cloudy. And Helena was like, oh, it's gonna be sun. And I was like, there's no way. And then it was sun. And also to get some more light happening on the flowers, I've put up a mirror to like reflect the sun onto the wall over here.
What do you think about my cardigan?
Very nice. Wow. Oh, hi. Hi.
Take you upstairs, closer to heaven. Tell you how beautiful you are. Lips like a prayer, down in your presence. Worship your body in the dark. You're so soft, nothing about you ever hurts me.
So we do actually have one spring sign. Look at this. I feel like my grandma filming the first flowers of the season. Wow!